Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to another episode. I want to just talk really quick with you guys about dating and finding the right one, and what does that look like? What do I have to do? Can I just go out on normal dates, or do I have to go on Tinder? Do I have to go on any of these dating apps to make it easier on my dating journey to try and find somebody? And whatever your answer is, I just want to let you know that there is, as hard as it is for me to say, there's no hurry, there's no rush, especially if you're looking for the right one. And some say they'll come right to you. You'll meet them when you least expect it. And some say, hey, you know, the bars are open until 2 in the morning. Go out, you know, go out to a bar somewhere. You know, go and meet some girls. Go and meet some new people. You know, maybe the right one is at American Junkie over here in Hermosa Beach. You never know, right? But when it comes to finding the right one, and again, whatever you have to do, if you have to become a serial dater, if you have to become non-committal for a while, especially when you're young, when you're in your 20s, it's the best time ever to be non-committal. Trust me, because once you get into your 30s, 40s is when that kind of starts to get a little bit shaky. It starts to get a little bit weird, to be honest. To be non-committal as a guy well into his 30s. I don't know, it's just, I just don't think it's a good look. If Andrew Tate likes doing that in his mid-30s, good on him. If Leonardo DiCaprio likes doing that pushing 50, well then more power to him. But as for myself, you know, I'm getting to that point now where you know, I am getting older, you know, and I want to find the right one, and, you know, I want kids. You know, I mean, I'm not getting any younger, you know. I don't want to be, you know, 35 years old and, you know, still haven't settled down yet, you know. I mean, if that does end up becoming my reality, you know, then it is what it is, life goes on. But, you know, for me, I would much rather risk being alone for the rest of my life than to spend the rest of my life with somebody that makes me feel alone. I cannot emphasize that enough. You either find the right one, wait for the right one, or you just spend the rest of your life by yourself. And look, to me, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. You know, when it comes to fertility, I mean, that's a whole separate issue. I honestly kind of think that's overhyped. I think that's a little bit exaggerated. I don't know how much of that is actually true. But again, if you're a man or a woman, you're in your 20s, you're in your 30s, you're in your 40s, even if you're 50 years old, just wait, just hang tight. Do not make any spur of the moment decisions with somebody that you may not be compatible with. Do not sign your life away to somebody that you only like sometimes. You know, don't commit to somebody that somewhere down the road, you know, you guys aren't lovers anymore. You just become roommates, or you have to file for divorce. I know that that's something that you don't want. Maybe you don't really care about that. Maybe you don't care about getting divorced. once, twice, or 3 times. You know, some people are okay with that. And look, that's fine, but is that what you really want? Really think about that. Look, I know that from a conservative standpoint, it's probably more ideal for you to get married young and for you to have kids young. You know, if you're coming at it from a leftist standpoint, you know, just spend the rest of your life single. You know, if you're a woman and you feel empowered, you know, you're probably better off, you know, working for some company or working for yourself, you know, like, because you're a woman and you deserve equality. And look, I get that. Women should have the right to vote. Women should have the right to choose what, you know, if they want to just be a working girl for the rest of her life, or if she wants to just settle down, stay at home, and just be a stay at home mom. You know, that drops her kids off at school, or maybe homeschools them, or makes lunch for them, and cooks dinner for her kids and her husband when she comes home. You know, I'm not saying what's necessarily the right way or the wrong way, but I think you and I can both agree that both sides have a very biased and very myopic view when it comes to the male and female relationship dynamic. You know, and getting married and having kids, or choosing not to get married and choosing not to have kids. But I think that in an effort to keep reproducing, keep creating new people, I think it's honestly better if we go back to the traditional values a little bit, because it is, you know, it is starting to get a little bit tedious. It is starting to get a little bit weird, in terms of, you know, like just family dynamics and, you know, marriage and, you know, all that kind of stuff. But I want to go ahead and get to the reason why I personally want to get married and have kids is because, you know, one of them, I'm going to go ahead and contradict myself a little bit. Selfishly, it's because I don't want to think about myself 24/7. You know, I'd much rather have somebody right by my side that, you know, we both mutually listen to each other and care about each other and are there for each other. You know, and then, you know, and then we both have kids, and then so now we have mouths to feed. Now we have these little mini humans that we have to take care of. I just think all around it would be better for me as a person, especially as a man. I think it would make me stronger. I think it would make me more empathetic, especially towards other parents. I just think, hopefully sooner rather than later, I'll be able to get to that point. And maybe that woman exists, maybe she doesn't exist. Maybe I already know who she is. Maybe I've known her for years. But I think it's time. I think I'm getting closer and closer to that being a reality for me. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, share it with your friends and your family. Subscribe to me on YouTube at Collectively Fearless to get more content like this. And then like always, I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode, and I hope you have a great rest of your night, and I will talk to you again soon.